0-0 Arsenal 2. Arteta out? I don't think quite yet, but yeah, it was one of those games, Carabao Cup, lower league opposition, no injuries, just get the job done. We'll start off with the starting 11. Eze was a surprise in my starting 11. Eze, I didn't really want to play a lot. I wanted a full change on the starting 11, but Eze gets in and he gets kind of in his role that he wants to play in midfield, which is a good thing, but yeah, it worked out. And Saka started, which was a massive surprise. Maybe it's just a fitness thing because Saliba started as well in defence, and I did question that in my last video, thinking that maybe they're just going to get into the squad for fitness, and it seems that way. I was a little bit worried about Saka coming back after such a bad injury, but I think he didn't do a lot, but I think it was just match fitness. But those two got in. I think it was just that. It started well. Obviously, we got the early goal, Eze. It was a nice bit of work from Martinelli on the left-hand side. And it was like a slight touch from Skelly. I'm not sure if he actually does touch it, but it kind of rolls around him and it rolls in the path of Eze. And Eze just a tidy finish in the far corner. Nothing special, just getting the job done. And yeah, it just moved on from that. I think the whole team were kind of on coast mode. It was, we got to get the game won, not get the 3 points, get the win, get into the next round and get on home. And that's sort of the story of the first half. Nwaneri did well. He's kind of playing this, I knew it was his role anyway, kind of a playmaker, creator, but we've often seen him on the wings sort of trying to finish chances and making things happen, but it was kind of interesting to see him more in sort of that attacking midfield role and doing a really, really good job. First half, second half, he kind of tailed off, but I'm not having a go at any of these, but I've seen a lot of fans having a go at the players for this game. This game was just about getting the result and getting on home. That was it. No injuries, please. I don't want to hear, tomorrow morning, a couple of injuries. Saka did go down second half, so that was a little bit of a worry, but he seemed to play on and he came off, but he seemed okay. But yeah, let's move into the second half, and it was nothing to really write home about. It was exactly what I just said, just get the job done. Gyökeres came on, had a chance, but it was like one of those, ball came over the top from Max Dowman. When Max came on, he did pretty well, but I was expecting him to start the game, but he didn't, which was fine. I think, like we said, Saka match fitness, that was probably the reason. Max is waiting in the wings. It seems like we're bulking out in that attacking midfielder sort of position, so I think that's why he's sort of sitting on the fringes a little bit. And when he did come on, he put this tidy ball in, he sort of cut back inside and then just loop the ball over for Gyökeres. What Gyökeres is asking for, what the strikers are asking for, these balls over the top. And he didn't quite finish. It was more, he should have pulled the trigger early, but I think it's just we don't want the injuries, especially with these kind of teams that are lower in the lower league teams, should we say. And I think you don't want to come away with an injury. You've got a big tackle coming in, and some of these grounds are a bit bobbly, and I just want to come away with no injuries. So I'm happy Gyökeres come on, had a chance on goal, didn't go in. It is what it is. The game was still won. But yeah, that was a great ball from Max Dowman. That's what we want to see more of. If we can't break a team down in these low blocks, then you just go for the balls over the top. We've seen it again with Man City, with Martinelli. We've seen it a little bit with Max then. We can break this sort of low block with that. And then the second goal was again the same thing. It was Saliba at the back, pings a ball right over the top to Trossard. I think it was, Saliba. And he just pings it from the back all the way over. Trossard gets the ball, brings it down nicely, and it was a simple cut inside, standard Trossard, waits for the defender, cuts inside and bangs it in bottom corner. Job done. Let's go home. 3 points. But yeah, that Saka did go down. It was a little bit of a worry because it was a kind of a, you know, a ball was coming towards him. It was kind of a bit of a 50-50 with him and the defender, and the defender kind of rolls his foot over Saka's ankle. It did go a little bit, but nothing like we've seen with the kind of McAllister one the other week, where he was still fine after that crazy one, but it was nothing on that level. He was down for about 2 minutes, and that was a major worry. But he seemed okay, touch wood. And we move. Yeah, it was just job done. Job done. And I've seen a lot of hate, you know, Arteta out already because they want to see a lot more attacking football. We can't break down these low blocks, but I don't think the players were even out of second gear. They just wanted to get the job done and get on home. We've got a big game this weekend against Newcastle, and that's the more important one. I'm not saying this wasn't important, but we nullified the team. 80% possession today. Not a lot of shots on goal, but you move in these kind of, you're away from home. Had it been at home, I think we would have seen a different flow, but it was away. Just get the job done. That simple. But next up, in the next round for Arsenal is Brighton. That should be played week commencing the 27th of October. Tough result. We are at home. Tough result. I don't think we win a lot against them at the Emirates. They seem to do quite well. They've lost a lot of players, but Brighton have this knack of always seeming to replace a lot of their stars that leave. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It's not one of the tougher ties we could have got, you know, because there was a lot of Premier League teams still in the hat, but only a couple were drawn against each other. And I'm not overlooking Brighton, but I'm okay with that tie. You know, it's a tougher game, probably in the middle of probably other tough fixtures in the Premier League. But we move. Arsenal fans, get over it. It's just an away result at Port Vale. Nothing crazy. Arteta out if you want. You know, if you want to be politicians, then that's cool. But no, it is what it is. The boys done the job. Eze got his first goal. Trossard, standard, coming off the bench and doing his thing. And Nwaneri with a good, I'd say 60 minutes, which was very positive. Negative out the game, just no one was out of second gear, which I'm fine with. If you could, guys, like and subscribe, really push up. And if you're an Arsenal fan, you should be subscribing. Like, what are you doing? Support your Arsenal, guys. Come on. But yeah, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.